Hey all. So I know that I am posting a little bit irregularly, but it's because I am working, so that's a nice thing. Um, it is background and it's not something I can talk about at all. So I'll tell you more about it once it's out, I guess. In the meantime, what has that meant for me? It's meant that last week I just was doing things like Lyft way more because that's the only way I can be certain the money's going to get to me in time. I think I told you guys before the way that a movie pays is just much more irregular. So even though it's nice because you typically have much longer days on a movie set, you it's not like my regular show where I know I'm gonna get paid every Thursday. So you just have to be ready for like anything. It was in my glasses. Um, Morty was asking about how having kids might affect being an actor if you can be an actor and have kids as a woman. Um, Technically, yes. I would say that like it's already hard enough to do something like potentially be a single mother, but from what I've seen in this industry, if you don't have a lot of support, I just I almost don't see how you can do it because part of the issue is that safety net. I've talked to you guys, I think, about safety nets kind of being the death of acting in a lot of instances because when other parts of life try to come in, acting inevitably is like, oh, here's a shot. Acting kind of throws you a bone at the least convenient times. Always. It's always when you're trying to go on vacation that you get booked. Um, when something important happens, that's how it seems. That's how it feels. And as of I don't know, as of right now in my life and where I feel with acting has to do with, well, I can't have that safety net. I can't do certain other things. It'd be nice to get a regular job, you know. I had Amazon and I'm not there now. And I like regular hours. I like having a steady paycheck. I'm not opposed to that. Like some people are actually, but it doesn't enable me to act, then I just have to do what I feel I have to do. So if I had a little life to deal with, I would have to prioritize that little life. And so to me, having a child would mean I would have to find more stability. So if I, in other words, I didn't have a husband who could take care of things and enable me to act, it means it's not happening. Um, for other people, they make it work. A lot of people buy stage momming. So, for example, one of my friends does have a good amount of support, and she wouldn't even be able to do this much if she didn't, I know. But the baby goes on auditions. The baby's SAG, um, and that's one way to go. I think things change a little bit when the child gets older, once it's not a baby anymore. But that's a whole nother issue. People who turn into real serious stage moms. I mean, they're often portrayed as a nightmare because they can be. It's not that everybody is, but stage mom and stage dads frequently are people who are living out the dreams that they had through their children. At least in my experience, from what I've seen. So you end up with people who are forcing their kids to be little adults, these little stage adults who don't act like children or sort of trained, you know, to behave on set. It's just such a strange thing. Um, and I'm not even necessarily the kind of person who thinks that a child should be so purely a child. I do think believe in chores and things like that, but again, I was raised in Texas. We give corporal punishment. um, And then, yeah, if you have that support system, though, you've got obviously way more options. Like, if you just have the money, you have so many more options. You can go take a break from acting for a couple of years if that's what it takes when you have your kid, or have someone help take care of them from the minute they're born, I guess. It honestly feels like a rough way to deal with having a family, but I don't know. People make it work, and I think having a supportive partner and ideally more people around you to help is a huge key, and I know that's always the case. You know, having a baby isn't to me doesn't feel like the thing to do lightly. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. This whole trip has just thrown me off because my time to go to bed and get up is way off. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's what I was thinking and answering, and please comment and give questions, whatever you guys want. Um, thanks for being with me. I know this is kind of you have definitely got to let me know certain things that you want to hear, and I'll try not to get too repetitive. I know there's certain things that I hit a little harder than others. So for me, I don't know, the stage mom thing is not an issue, even though I try to get my dog hired on things. So thank you so much for being with me, and also I will definitely do the vulnerability thing soon. This weekend or next weekend. Tomorrow or next weekend. I'll do it.